Have you ever felt like someone else is controlling your life? Every morning, you hit the snooze button on your alarm, thinking, I'll start going to the gym today. But by evening, that resolution fizzles out. You spend hours scrolling through reels on your phone, and at night, you regret, I wasted time again. That big dream, learning a new skill, starting a business, or achieving fitness goals, remains just a thought. That if this sounds like you, pause for a moment. Because today, I'm going to tell you about a book that will give new direction to your broken promises, scattered routines, and unfulfilled dreams. That book is The Road to Better Habits by Darius Foroux. This book doesn't just offer advice on changing habits, it teaches you how to completely transform your life through small, consistent steps. But before we dive into the book, let me share a story. It's the story of Sonia, a friend whose journey showed me the power of this book. Sonia's story might feel a lot like your OWN.so. Let's begin her journey and see how Darius Foroux's book can be a game changer for you too. Sonia was my college friend. She was the kind of girl who was always full of energy. In college, she excelled at everything: quizzes, dance, studies. Every professor praised her, and we friends thought, Sonia's life is set. When college ended, Sonia landed a job at a prestigious design firm. From the outside, her life looked dazzling: a good salary, a stylish lifestyle, and weekend hangouts with friends. But the truth? Sonia was feeling hollow inside. That a few months into her job, Sonia called me one day. The spark in her voice was gone. She said, I'm exhausted. I don't even know why I'm doing all this. Her job was good, but every morning, she'd lie in bed for hours before heading to the office, thinking, is this it? Just designs, deadlines, and client demands. Her mind was a whirlwind of questions. Am I happy in this job? Should I be doing something else? If I quit, what will people say? Will I ever achieve my dreams? And it wasn't just about her job. She was fed up with her routine. She'd planned to eat healthy starting Monday, every week, but by Tuesday, she'd be ordering French fries. She wanted to restart painting, but nights passed binge-watching series on OTT platforms. Her parents kept talking about career and settling down, and she'd think, I can barely handle myself right now. Sonia felt like she was riding a bicycle with broken brakes. Every day, she was just chasing life, her boss's deadlines, her family's expectations, and the perfect lives she saw on social media. Her routine was so chaotic that she couldn't even make small decisions, like what to eat or what to do on the weekend. One day, when I visited her, she was sitting alone in her small flat, watching some video on her phone. I asked, Sonia, what's wrong? You used to be so full of life. She tried to laugh it off, but then said, I feel like I'm losing my life somewhere. I want to do something, but I get tired even before I start. Her words made me realize that Sonia wasn't alone. How many of us are weighed down by broken promises and scattered habits? How often do we think, I'll fix everything tomorrow? But that tomorrow never comes. After that meeting, I recommended a book to Sonia, The Road to Better Habits by Darius Foroux. I told her it had been like a guide for me when I was trying to fix my own messy routine. I said, Sonia, read this. It'll give your life a new system. At first, she laughed it off, saying, a book won't change my habits. My problems are real. But I insisted, and she finally picked it up. And believe me, that book became a turning point in Sonia's life. The Road to Better Habits isn't a magical book. It won't turn you into a fitness star overnight or make all your dreams come true instantly. But it's a book that teaches you how to transform your life through small, consistent habits. Darius Foroux says that our life is a reflection of our habits. If your habits are good, your life will head in the right direction. But if your habits are scattered, no matter how talented you are or how big you dream, you'll go nowhere. If you want to buy this book, the link is in the description. Grab it now and get up to 10% cashback. This small investment could change your life forever, so don't miss this chance. Now, let me tell you what Sonia learned from this book and how she gave her life a new direction. And trust me, This isn't just Sonia's story. It could be your story too. Lesson 1, Small Steps, Big Results. Darius Foroux says our biggest mistake is expecting big changes while ignoring small steps. Sonia used to do this too. She'd think, I need a perfect routine. Morning yoga, healthy meals, and 4 hours of creative work. But when she tried to do it all at once, she'd give up in a few days. Darius taught Sonia her first lesson: get 1% better. He shared a simple method in the book, The Rule of Micro Habits. This means starting with a habit so small it feels effortless. Sonia tried it. She decided to meditate for just 3 minutes every morning. Just 3 minutes. No long yoga sessions, no complicated routines, just 3 minutes. For the first week, she meditated for 3 minutes every morning in her bedroom. She told me, it felt like I'd accomplished something at the start of the day. Gradually, those 3 minutes became 7 minutes. Then she added another small habit, eating a fruit every morning. These tiny steps gave Sonia the confidence that she could change her life. Darius says that when you start small habits, they create a system in your mind. And this system slowly brings big changes. Sonia stuck to her meditation and fruit-eating habits for 3 months. The result? Her mental clarity improved, she felt fresher in the mornings, and her mood got better. Lesson 2, Control your triggers. Another powerful mantra from Darius Foroux is, identify and manage your triggers. He says our habits are often sparked by specific triggers. For example, if you're bored, you pick up your phone and start watching videos. If you're stressed, you reach for sweets or junk food. Sonia had the same issue. Whenever she was stressed at work, she'd order food online during her break. Her weight was increasing, and she'd regret it later, saying, I didn't even need that burger. Darius taught Sonia that to change habits, you first need to understand your triggers. He asked a question in the book, what triggers your habit? Sonia reflected on this. She noticed that every time a client rejected her design, she'd immediately open a food app. Darius shared a technique, habit swap. When an old habit is about to start, replace it with a new, healthy one. Sonia decided that whenever she felt stressed, instead of ordering food, she'd do 2 minutes of deep breathing and drink a cup of green tea. At first, it felt strange. She told me, it's so simple, it doesn't even feel like it'll work. But she tried it for a week, and the result? Her habit of ordering food online slowly faded. She learned to stay calm even in stressful moments. By the way, if you want to change your habits too, this book is perfect for you. The link is in the description, grab it and get up to 10% cashback. This book could be the push you need to give your life a new direction. Lesson 3, Make your environment work for you. The most powerful insight from the road to better habits is this: your environment shapes your habits, for better or worse. Darius says our mind is like a magnet. The environment you create around you shapes your habits. Sonia's environment was breaking her habits. Her phone charger was next to her bed, so she'd start watching videos as soon as she woke up. Her kitchen was always stocked with snacks and chocolates, so she'd forget her healthy eating plans. Darius taught Sonia to design her environment for her habits. He shared a simple technique: make it simple. Make good habits so easy that you can't avoid them. And make bad habits so hard that quitting them becomes easy. Sonia applied this. She moved her phone charger from her bedroom to the dining table. Now, instead of scrolling in the morning, she started meditating. She reorganized her kitchen, she put snacks and chocolates in a box on a high shelf and kept fresh fruits and vegetables front and center in the fridge. This small change worked like magic in Sonia's life. She started her days productively instead of scrolling. She began eating healthier, and her energy levels were better than ever. Darius says, when you optimize your environment for your habits, your life automatically gets on the right track. The result of Sonia's journey: 4 months later, when I met Sonia, she was a completely different person. She was now meditating and doing yoga for 10 minutes every morning. She started learning a new skill at her job, and her confidence was inspiring. She began planning creative activities with friends every weekend, like painting workshops or nature walks. And the best part? She was now the driver of her own life. She told me, I never thought small habits could transform my life like this. Your Turn the Road to Better Habits taught Sonia that you don't need grand plans to change your life. You need small, smart steps. You need to understand your triggers. And you need to shape your environment for your dreams. If you want to buy this book, the link is in the description. Get it now and enjoy up to 10% cashback. This book could be the spark that brings new light to your life. So, the question is, are you ready to take control of your life? If yes, pick up The Road to Better Habits by Darius Foroux today. This book isn't just a book, it's a blueprint for your life, and trust me, once you start walking this path, your life will take the incredible turn you've always dreamed of. So don't wait. Start today, because the first step to a better life is just one habit away.